Neptune's been in Aries for a couple of months now, and I'm just seeing it happening everywhere. I think it's really interesting. And it's hard to oversee because there is so much going on. We have revolutions happening, we have revolts all over the place, protests happening. There's an Asian spring going on, in case you didn't notice, like I didn't. Social media is getting restricted in Australia, in England, in fact, really the whole web. And there are so many stories going around. AI is spreading information and we don't know what to believe anymore. It's chaos. It reminds me of one of the things that I learned from the Hunger Games, which is that you shouldn't always follow the revolution. You know, that which rises up against injustice may seem like an improvement over the previous injustice, but it is so easy for the oppressed to become the oppressor, or for large groups of people to start following the next dictator. And so when we hear all these stories, we have to be careful and really look deep. What's really going on? I'm always careful not to follow some political side because it's becoming harder and harder to tell what they really stand for, what they will really do. So here's a caution. Be careful what you follow, be careful what you support. But also in these times, we will see many lies, propaganda, we will see illusions, but we will also see hiding of the legitimate revolts, the legitimate empowerment of the people that's happening all over the world. And so remember that this is happening. Remember that it's not just little old you fighting the world. No, right? You're not alone in this. You're not the only one who sees the injustice. You're not the only one who wants change. Neptune in Aries can make us get so in our own bubble, in our own little way of looking at the world, that we forget the bigger perspective, or that we lose track of what other people are seeing. And so we have to keep communicating. We have to keep talking to each other, exchanging ideas. And we have to be careful with the internet because it's getting harder and harder to know what to trust, what to believe. And this is where our intuition can help us, where our inner guidance can help us. But also just talking to real human beings offline, talking to people you really know. And don't believe everything you hear. And when you're in doubt, you can always check in with your inner voice. It's becoming more important that we take the time for that. We take the time to go deep inside, to get quiet, to listen, to feel what our insides are telling us. Because your own inner wisdom can guide you through any storm. So in the midst of chaos, find that voice within and let it guide you.